Hello and welcome to what we like to call the Minecraft Weekly News. We are David and Toby respectively, and you are our friends. In some extraordinarily verbose tweets this week, Dinnerbone says, well, not much, and Notch didn't really add anything either. Perhaps they're all trying to save money, as suggested by Junkboy. The nutters.
First this week, 1.6.2 has been officially released to the launcher, with all the bug fixes stated in its pre-release last week. It's an update well worth making use of as it fixes the crazy sprint bugs amongst many others. We looked into it in more detail during last week's news, and there'll be a link at the end of the video if you want to review that.
We love seeing Minecraft on a broader stage than the Xbox Pocket Edition and PC clients themselves, and Owen, Chief Word Officer at Mojang, thought the top seeds according to the Mojang partnered app Minecraft Seeds Pro was a good topic of conversation. Apps are good. Ranging across all platforms, the seeds are lush and varied, and this app gets more developed and useful all the time. Apparently they're even adding videos to its list of capabilities soon. Check out the link below to read about these top seeds and snag them for yourself.
Speaking of apps, there's been a virtual reality stir on Reddit this week as one member of a small app development company demonstrated a work-in-progress app which can scan real-life objects using your smartphone and then render them into Minecraft Pocket Edition in 3D using blocks as a colour palette and pixels. We'll be sure to return to this as soon as the app is approved by Apple, but for now the links are below. Now we've all heard of the company that is Putt-Putt, right? The mini golf company? Well, they've leapt into Mojang infamy this week after sending a cease and desist letter to Notch, accusing him and Mojang of using their name unlawfully. A quick Google search revealed that someone had in fact made a golfing map based on the Putt-Putt experience, calling it Putt-Putt Craft, and the lawyers had gone into a feeding frenzy. Even though it is likely a computer filter that pursued the matter, it can still afford us all a good old chuckle.
For this week's adventure map, we're taking you to the kingdom of Pelagia. Unlike last week's map, this one by Blurple Dance is an open world quest-filled bonanza and sees you wandering the land fulfilling quests, righting wrongs and generally being an cool dude. With backstories, a clever quest handing system and the terrifying threat of the 5 gods looming over the land, this monumental map will keep you hooked for hours. The map is constantly being added to as well, with 2 out of the planned 8 bosses already implemented. So what are you waiting for? Get your gear on, strap on a sword, buy a bow, and toddle off to Pelagia.
Onto some Scrolls news now, and it seems that Mojang have ventured into totally new territory for them. Crafting. Okay, they're old hands at crafting, but adding it into Scrolls is a surprising and intriguing move. While they were quick to assure us that crafting won't affect any stats, they did offer some interesting mortals instead. Once implemented, you can amalgamate 3 cards into one, and then be able to track that card's stacks, and the card itself will look different in both tiers. This Scrolls crafting new feature is set to hit public servers sometime next week, so set your clocks for then.
And with that, we've said all we have to say. There's more things we could say, but we're not going to. It's probably for the best, to be honest. If you really want to see us say more things, click on this link to take you to the hardened clay video, because, you know, science. If that doesn't satisfy you, this here link is to last week's news. We'd love to have you on board with us, so hit that subscribe if that's your thing, and we'll see you and talk to you next week. Auf Wiedersehen.